and welcome to Mystical Alchemy Tarot. This is the place in this space to transmute all of those energies surrounding us and make it to our dreams, transform it to the energies that we want from our dreams to become the reality of what we want in our life. And so here, I'm going to begin. I already did the zodiac signs, the horoscopes for 2024. This is a reading, collective reading for the community, for all of us, because we are living in some times that we thought we probably would never live in, and there's a whole lot of things going on. And I assure you, we need guidance. We have a lot going on. And in today's reading, what we're going to do in this reading, we're talking about 2024 currently, what's going on, and what to be aware of, and what we can do heading into this year. And this is what this reading is going to be about, to give us a little bit of heads up of what to do going into this year, and still being able to transmute the energies that surround us with the craziness, and still being able to be successful in reaching our goals and doing what we want to do truly in our life. So what are we going to begin with first is the first card that came out when I asked, what do we need to know? Spirit, God, Yahweh, what do we need? Mother Divine, what do we need to know as a community here in 22 to 24 as everything is going on? Because as you know, so many things have gone on thus far. Just the beginning of January 2024. We're like, what? It's just began, all of this. So let's begin. The very first card was Mindful Groupthink. If you see this card right here, there is so many things going on at one time in this person's mind. I mean, the whole mind is filled corner to corner with so many thoughts and things going on. And with that card, this card is telling me that we are being bombarded with so much information. And as you can see, within January, one of the very first things that we had was the situation that happened in Miami. They're saying, oh my God, there were the aliens. And then there's other situations of other countries having war, other things like just breaking, crazy stuff that's happening. So that is true. We're bombarded with so many information coming in our minds. We don't even know if we are basically going crazy. We don't know if it's true. Is it not true? What is going on? I mean, we're trying to analyze and recognize what it's trying to tell us and what we should do. And that's one of the confusing parts. And I'm just going to go through the cards first. And the second card was Netcaster. Netcaster. And to me, this card basically was telling me, like, this is what is happening to us. This is what's happening to us. It's like a net has been put over us and given us these wild, crazy information to make our minds go like, what? Like the song, like things to make you go, like what is really going on? And the next card was Sky Bridge. And with the three of these cards coming together tells me this, that we're being bombarded. It's like a big net cast over us. It's so much, like everything is being thrown into us, and they're telling us so many different things that we don't know what to believe and what not to believe. And there are so many things going on. What we would need to do is actually focus. Take ourselves out of it. Because you can turn that TV off. You don't have to turn that news on all the time, hearing something crazy that make you even more frustrated, or other news that does not quite make sense to you. You're like, well, what are they talking about? Because the more we get into it, it plays on our mind. It can create all types of confusion and even fear. So you can turn that off, because right now it feels like a big game being played. You know what I'm saying? Like a big game being played on our minds. So just take a moment, breathe, and relax, and allow those news, whatever is being told, to be pushed off, and for you not to digest it, for you not to swallow it. If you're going to pay, make sure there is truth. Because it can be lies being put out here, and we are just digesting it, and it making us sick. So you got to realize, because it's going to put an effect and a factor on your life if you're worrying. And how can you manifest from that when you got so many things in your brain going? And with the Sky Bridge, Sky Bridge is telling us it's time to cross the bridge. It's time to cross the bridge and go to remove ourselves from the old. Remove ourselves from the old and go to a new. There's no reason for us to be going back, because you have to realize we had COVID. We were already in a situation where we were afraid, we were scared, we didn't know what was going on. And some of us put ourselves in boxes. We became depressed. There's a lot of things that happened during COVID. We lost a lot of people and everything, and we cannot go back there. We have to allow ourselves to live. We have to allow ourselves to begin going forward in the things that we want to do. And there are other cards. The next card was First Breath, Beginner's Mind. The next card was Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. The next card was Lay of the Land, and this says Ancestral Wisdom. Now, with these three cards, the first card, the First Breath, what was telling me is that you cannot give energy to that group think tank. You know that card I put out first that said it's so many messages and so many things going on. We cannot breathe life into that. We have to stop breathing life into messages that does not help us to grow, that does not help us to go into our abundance. And I'm not just talking about old news and everything. I'm talking about people, your surroundings. Whatever is not there for you to grow, stop breathing life into that. Stop repeating those words. Stop hanging around those people. Stop doing those things. It is no longer befitting us. That's what we're going to do. Netcaster. Remember we said netcaster, and also we said lost compass, get back into integrity, because when you get back into integrity, and integrity is going by your intuition instead of going by what everybody else is saying and going on a compass of somebody else in direction of other people. It's going by what you want and what you feel and what you know that you know that you know that you know. With your integrity, you no longer will be following others. You no longer will be under the entourage of what others are thinking and following them. You will be the leader of where you want to go. And as you're using your integrity, you're going back into your intuition. You're going back into the roots. You're going back into the basic of things. You don't have to have, even with social media tells us we have to have certain things in order to get to this level, to move to that level. No. You create your own compass. You create your own direction. And you create how you're going to get there with integrity, with your intuition. You guide yourself there. And even with Sky Bridge and Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom, I don't know, to me, these two cards, it feels like it's a light for you to actually move forward in, as in speaking to the elders, connecting to the elders, connecting to your ancestors, connecting to a mentor. So many times, because I want to say it like this, because so many times we have a lot going on, and we do have friends and family, but do you know how important it is to speak to an elder? Do you know how much source of information and wisdom they can give you during these times? Because let's be honest, with all the news and everything going around and so many things being said and so many things being done, this is not the first time. Nothing is new. These are old things that has happened, and you know what an elder can assist you in and guide you in and telling you what to do and how to handle things like this. Seek yourself an elder. Seek yourself someone in the family who you know who has been such a beautiful rock to you, or the community, to help assist you in this guidance. If you're confused or you feel like I'm ready to go on to my own path, how should I go onto my own path? Because this is about us going onto our own path. And I want to say this also too, that as we're going on to our own path and no longer breathing life into old things and going on to that new bridge and beginning to be ourselves, one of the cards I put out, this is Crystal Medicine, Self-Mastery. It is time for you to master who you are, where you're going, what you want to do, and how you want to do it. And the crystal is topaz. And even I looked up spider. Spider is actually if you see a spider, I remember my grandmother telling me that if I saw a spider, it was good news. Good things are coming. Good things are happening. And spider is for you to start spinning the web in where you want to go, the path that you want to go. You're not trapped. You're not caught. I don't care what no one says. You can turn anything you want around into what you want it to be. Believe in that you're an alchemist. That's why you're here. You're an alchemist. You can turn any energy that is in front of you and make it become and work for you to the next level up of the bridge that you're going. And when I want to read, I think I have the book. I want to read a bit of, self-mastery to help you along this journey of going forward and creating your own path, the guidance that you need to move forth to that dream job, that dream home, moving into a new country, creating the home, the life that you want. Okay, with self-mastery, you are your own master, always have been and always will be. And it's time to embrace all of who you are in totality. This card is a sign that it's time to you to take mastery to a whole new level. Life is full of opportunities and lessons that guide us to the realization that everything we require lies within. And we have our own answers to our questions. When we take the time to honor and awaken the master within, only then does this aspect of ourselves have the opportunity to shine in its full glory. To master something takes time, commitment, discipline, strength, and courage. And you have these aspects available to you at all times in abundance. And the crystal topaz aids in powerful process of self-mastery. It is a potent medicine to align to and manifest your higher purpose. It assists in clearing and balancing the mind, creating clarity and a deeper sense of inner peace. So there you hold on, and let's check spiders. Spiders are ancient creatures that have been around in abundance for millions of years. A spider is a powerful ally and medicine to support and assist in weaving our medicine and mastery into the world. She reminds us to be patient with ourselves in the process, that we are deeply connected and a part of the web of life, and it's all divine wisdom and can access wisdom at will. When a spider shows up, it's time to tune into your mastery and birth into your world. So this reading really is all about the community, all of us as a collective, but individually becoming self-masters of who we are as a community and coming as into a collective. Those are people, I don't know, for me, this seems like this is the bell ringing. It's a bell ringing, like calling forth everyone, because everyone is born with a talent. Come shine through with your talent. Come shine through if you are a healer. Shine through. If you are a writer, shine through. If you are an actor, actress, shine through. Whomever you are, you're out there. You have this creative flow. You have this gift, and you've been talking yourself down. Not only have you been talking yourself down about the gift that you have and not coming up and showing up and helping others, because every one of us have the gift to come help one another. Not only have you been talking down about your gifts, but you have been talking down about the dreams and your goals, and you have not allow yourself to come to allow your dreams to come to fruition. Why? Because you're scared and you're listening to what others say. You're listening and taking in everything going in the world when it has nothing to do with you. We're talking about you and your gift, you and your blessing. This is your time to master you and become who you truly want to be, instead of who you are right now, and you don't even care for who you are right now. So let's get up and move and do the things that we want to do to make ourselves much happier. And like I said, no matter what is surrounding you, you can take that energy, transmute that energy to what and who you are, who you want to be, that dream. Bring it into life, bring it into that vision, bring it into clear so that we can see, and that you can help us, because we're here. Because we all are here to encourage and help one another collectively. We don't have to be against one another. There is nothing we need to be against one another in anything. I promise you. Just go and self-master you and be who you are, walking your purpose, walking what you were created to be. And the one card that I love that came out was this. This is my herbal deck. I love my herbal deck because it always comes with beautiful advice and guidance. And this is Elder. And Elder, this at the bottom, it says wisdom. It says wisdom, but Elder is actually a symbol of life and death. You moving on to the new cycle of your life. And I want to read this because I felt it was so powerful. Okay, elder. And in case y'all like, what is elder? Elder is an herb like elderberry. Many of us have taken elderberry many times when we have like a cough or whatever. I know I make elderberry a whole lot of times and put it in my herbal teas to help when, like you just heard me, like have a sniffle, you got a little congestion. Elderberry is great. But I want to read this. Elderberry, rising from the underworld, releasing, letting go, major transformation, higher wisdom, new perception, awakening to the truth. This is our truth path that we're walking. This is the truth path that we are walking down. This is where we're changing. This is where we're manifesting. This is where we are becoming who we were to be in our purpose. And you know who you are. Okay, now the guidance of this card, Elder signals the end of a phase in life as well as the beginning of a major cycle. The Queen of the Underworld reminds us of the symbolic death that visits us often as we progress through our physical and metaphysical growth. Elder reminds us of the blooming we experience when we simply allow our old self to decompose. You can't go. Remember the 2 cards that we got? You can't go into a new bridge with old information, with your old self. You cannot breathe life into things that no longer suit you, that does not help you, that does not guide you into who you're supposed to be. We have to release and allow those things to decompose, allow our bad habits, allow the friends that's not good for us, allow whatever that does not assist us into the next life cycle and next level to leave. This is what this is for. Okay, let's finish this out. And let's see. In giving new life, the old one needs to be torn apart and allowed to die. Don't resist it. Elder is a wise guardian assisting us as we step through the doorways of darkness. Allow yourself to be consumed by her mighty presence as the Dark Mother protects our spirit as it goes through the cycles of transformation. So this is to me, community, to me, divine loves and alchemists. This reading is about us transforming. It is about us no longer using old ways, old thinking, old news, fear, or anything people put in front of us. It's time for us to be self-mastered. It's time for us to see who we are, and it's time for us to challenge ourselves into changing who we want to be and who we're becoming in this life. We cannot go back to that old way, because going back in the old way, you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be I wish I did, I shoulda, coulda. It's now. Now is the time to move. Now is the time for you to do your transformation. And I don't want you to think that with this reading, I'm telling you, oh, you have to do a whole major. Nope. Do one thing. Just that one thing can change so many stuff. Writing in a journal, writing the plan out. Just even, like I always would tell people when I'm assisting them with changing diets, even if you just do one thing per day. One thing per day can change your whole outlook, can change your energy, can change where you're going in a direction. Just do that one thing. And with this, Elder and self-mastery, it is telling me it is your time. It is your time to let go of all things and become the mastermind that you are. The mastermind that you are in fulfilling your dreams. Fulfilling your dreams, fulfilling your purpose, fulfilling all the things that you want to be. Who do you want to be? Become that. And like you even said with the self-mastery, it said it takes time and patience and you being disciplined. So get into that suit and be disciplined and change your mindset of all the things that you want. It's going to take time. It's no rush, no hurry, but you're going to have to release the things that surround you that does not give you life, that does not allow you to move forward in who you are. Now, that was our reading for today, and I don't want to go any longer. I want this to be nice and sweet. I don't want to be too long. But this is your time for transformation. Your time for transformation and allowing the new life to come through. Your new life. Define what you want your new life to be and become the alchemist in building and creating the life that you want. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. If you like this reading, please hit the like button, share it, subscribe, and I hope to read for you once more. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And until next time, have a good one. Thank you.